When it comes to offering help for spinal-related problems, we know that no one procedure offers a 100% solution. What a NUCCA doctor can offer is a way to correct body imbalance to relieve stress on the spinal column and nervous system, help you stay corrected, and enhance your understanding of spinal care, both the correction and prevention of problems. And what is possible for you to gain from this care is relief from your problem, recovery over time, and regained stability and function. NUCCA has helped thousands of people of all ages regain and maintain their health throughout their lifetime. NUCCA offers a conservative approach to healing that is specific to that person and works to enhance the body's own ability to be well. If you would like your spinal column checked for imbalance, a NUCCA doctor would be pleased to consult with you. A referral from another healthcare practitioner is not needed. You simply need to contact a licensed NUCCA practitioner in your area. The NUCCA procedure is taught through accredited chiropractic colleges, and the education and research traditions carry on today with the NUCCA organization, offering educational conferences attended by both chiropractic students and experienced doctors from all over the world. Seminars include research updates and a certification program designed to enhance the knowledge and skills of practicing NUCCA doctors. For more information on NUCCA, or to obtain a listing of the NUCCA chiropractor nearest to you, please visit the NUCCA website at www.nucca.org, or please contact the address or phone number printed on this video. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a lifetime of good balance and exceptional health. The National Upper Cervical Chiropractic Association, helping people keep a healthy balance.
What brought me to NUCCA is 5 car accidents between the ages of 15 and 21, and had a lot of pain, headaches, pain throughout my body. After using a variety of therapies, finally found out about a NUCCA practitioner, decided to try it. I had to drive about 450 miles to see the practitioner, the chiropractor, and I was pretty scared about that. I was reasonably stable. I had reduced my pain significantly. I was maintaining reasonably well. I still couldn't do the things I wanted to do. So I was quite scared about that. And the chiropractor felt comfortable with him, and we went through the procedure. It was painless. And the nice part about it was I felt wonderful afterwards. Thanks to the NUCCA procedure, I've basically gotten my life back. I can do the things that I've always done before the car accidents, and I've been able to do many other things that I never dreamed possible.
Well, I can remember 17 years ago being in a lot of pain. I fell off a balance beam and I landed on my head. And I guess from that point I was in different therapies for a long time. And I remember having a headache for an entire year. And other things started to pop up, not just the headache. It was a domino effect. So for about 17 years I was trying to find the cure. It really held me back from doing a lot of vital things in life. And finally, I came to the NUCCA chiropractor, and I was amazed. At first, I was skeptical. It's such a gentle approach, and I didn't think that was going to help me. And with the proper alignment and also taking control of my own health, I was amazed at what it's done. And for the last 4 years, I really have had my life back.
I started playing senior hockey when I was 17 years old. Played for Turner Valley Oilers. That was in 1937. When the war ended, Tiny Thompson had signed me up for a Chicago training camp. They sent me to Kansas City, their farm team. And I played for Kansas City. That year, they had Omaha in there, and there was a guy, I guess you know, Gordie Howe played for Omaha. He was on the right wing for Omaha. I was on the left wing with Kansas City. You could imagine going into the corners with him. And I think I got a few bumps from him with them elbows. I feel better now, 30 years later, than I felt at that time, you know, from the different treatment. Not only the back, but my whole system seems to work better. It's helped us tremendously. It's altogether different. I don't feel no more pain. Before I couldn't get out of bed sometime. I'd have to roll out and then twist around to, and it just, you can't say how much it helps.
The history of my back problems date back to 1976, when I was galloping my horse through a rutty field, and he tripped and I fell off, and I fell off in a sitting position. And what I wound up doing was having a compression fracture in my lower back. So I've lived with chronic pain since that time, and I thought I have no recourse, it'll never get better. But I sought other practitioners and other caregivers to try and help me out, to try and ease that pain. But what I found is that it hurt me more than helping me. And I would go home after getting a treatment, and I would have to apply ice to my lower back. And I thought at that time, well, this is just how it is. I'm just going to have to live with it. I am active, and I always have been active, so I would stretch, do exercise, I would go for walks. So everything that everybody told me to do, I did, but still it didn't ease the pain. And about 3 years ago, I heard about the NUCCA method of treatment, and I was a little skeptical. I was going, well, how can adjusting one area up by your neck affect the lower back, where I was having most of my pain, and into my hip? And so I finally went in, and I got a treatment, and it was almost instant relief. I found that I had much more flexibility in my stride, in my lower back, and I also found that after 6 or 8 weeks, if I wasn't feeling well and I didn't go in for an adjustment, that then again I wouldn't be feeling well. So I found that going in when I needed to go in to have the adjustments done, my whole lifestyle, everything about it would feel a lot better.
I began looking at NUCCA care for 2 different reasons. One is for my own personal health, but the other was a curiosity to see what it really did. And I think as a physician and as a psychiatrist and a practitioner of alternative types of medicine, that it's very important for us to be open-minded and see what approaches can be helpful, because it's not really one approach or another, but how we put things together. So I was curious for those 2 reasons with the NUCCA technique, but I also had 2 sons who I think needed some help that I couldn't get in other areas. Not because we didn't try, but because it wasn't working. I have a young son who is 12 years of age, and he's been coming for the NUCCA technique for about 4 years now. And I have noticed he is asthmatic, that when he has treatments, that his breathing is so much better for weeks afterwards. Kids are good barometers of their own health, and he tells me when he feels that he needs to have a treatment and how it works. I see him much more active. And for kids, I think it's such a non-invasive approach. It's non-threatening. It doesn't involve needles, which kids are worried about. It doesn't involve medications, which have side effects. And it really helps him to settle down. I think that the NUCCA procedure really takes the patient beyond symptomatic relief and helps them to actually get real, true, long-term healing, and helps them to just to go that next step beyond, so that they can heal and develop their function and maintain that, instead of having to use more therapy and constant symptomatic relief procedures. It takes them way beyond.